Welcome to today's presentation on Bitcoin and philosophy. In this video, we'll dive deep into the philosophical roots of Bitcoin, exploring its impact on decentralization, freedom, and even ethics. Whether you're a crypto enthusiast or just curious about how Bitcoin fits into the broader societal landscape, this video will help you understand its deeper implications. So let's get started. Bitcoin's decentralized design empowers individuals and eliminates the need for intermediaries like banks or governments when making financial transactions. This approach fosters fast transaction times and the introduction of layer 2 scaling solutions like the Lightning Network aims to make Bitcoin even faster and cheaper, especially for everyday microtransactions. As a result, Bitcoin is positioning itself as a truly global payment system with instant finality on a scalable level. Another crucial characteristic of Bitcoin's decentralization is security and immutability. The network is protected from malicious attacks by its decentralized nature, making it virtually impossible to alter the blockchain without controlling an enormous portion of the network's power. This immutability ensures every transaction made on Bitcoin is permanent and cannot be reversed, offering a high level of trust and security for its users. Lastly, Bitcoin's capital conservatism principle plays a vital role in safeguarding the store of value of digital assets. Regardless of fiat currency inflation or economic turmoil, Bitcoin retains its value in perpetuity. Whether it's 10 or even 1,000 years from now, Bitcoin preserves the same wealth of its holders, allowing them to transfer not only funds, but also enduring value across space and time. This combination of security, persistence, and fast transaction settlement makes Bitcoin a revolutionary asset in the global financial system. Bitcoin has often been referred to as digital gold, but what sets it apart from the traditional precious metal? Let's dive into some of the key attributes that make Bitcoin a stronger and harder asset. First, Bitcoin's portability is unmatched. While moving gold around the world can take days and require security, Bitcoin can be transferred globally in minutes. All you need is access to the internet, and you can send Bitcoin from one person to another, no matter the location, without the need for a physical carrier or a storage facility. Bitcoin also benefits from censorship resistance. As a decentralized peer-to-peer network, it's immune to governmental control or seizure, something that gold is vulnerable to. There have been historical examples where governments confiscated gold during times of economic distress. Bitcoin, on the other hand, is shielded from such threats because it relies on a distributed network. Another major difference lies in scarcity. Bitcoin has a finite supply, only 21 million coins will ever exist. This absolute scarcity is embedded in its code, making it deflationary by design. Gold, while finite, still sees increases in supply due to mining and technological advancements, which could impact its value over time. Bitcoin's scarcity, on the other hand, is transparent and unchangeable. Divisibility is another advantage. Each Bitcoin can be broken down into smaller units, known as satoshis, allowing for precise and flexible transactions, even down to fractions of a cent. In contrast, gold is bulky and less practical for small transactions due to its physical nature. When it comes to verifiability, Bitcoin has a clear edge. Verifying Bitcoin ownership is as simple as checking the blockchain, which is open and transparent for anyone to see. Verifying gold, however, often requires experts and specialized equipment to test its purity and authenticity. In terms of security and storage, Bitcoin is stored digitally and secured with cryptographic keys. There's no need for vaults, safes, or guards, unlike gold, which requires costly security measures and insurance. Finally, Bitcoin has growth potential. While gold has been a store of value for millennia, it's a more mature asset with slower growth. Bitcoin, on the other hand, is still in adoption phase, and its hypergrowth potential means it could see substantial increases in value as it gains more widespread use. Bitcoin represents financial freedom in a way that traditional systems cannot. One of the core principles of Bitcoin is financial independence, meaning you have full control over your funds without needing permission from banks, governments, or any other intermediary. This sovereignty is vital for individuals living in places where access to financial services is limited or heavily controlled. Bitcoin empowers people by removing the gatekeepers. When we talk about privacy, Bitcoin offers significant advantages. While Bitcoin's blockchain is public, it's possible to protect personal financial information by using certain techniques and tools to anonymize transactions. This ensures that your financial activities are not subject to surveillance of governments or corporations. Bitcoin also enables borderless transactions. With Bitcoin, you can send and receive money globally without the need for intermediaries or centralized systems. This is crucial for people in countries where restricted capital controls or in situations where governments can limit how citizens move their money. One of the most powerful aspects of Bitcoin is its ability to serve as a hedge against inflation. In many countries, central banks have the power to print more money, which devalues the currency and erodes savings. Bitcoin, with its fixed supply, is immune to this kind of inflationary pressure. Holding Bitcoin protects individuals from losing wealth due to poor economic policies or fiscal mismanagement by governments. Lastly, Bitcoin's decentralized governance ensures that no central authority has control over its future. Unlike fiat currencies that are controlled by central banks, Bitcoin operates on a system of consensus. This means its rules and operation are determined by the network participants, providing freedom from central control over monetary policy. When discussing the ethics of Bitcoin, we're addressing important questions about how it impacts society. First, consider wealth distribution. Bitcoin can act as a powerful tool for leveling the financial playing field, especially in regions where financial inequality is rampant. Unlike traditional banking systems that often benefit the wealthy and privileged, Bitcoin allows anyone with internet access to participate in the global economy. This access can significantly reduce barriers and provide opportunities for financial inclusion, even in the most undeserved regions. Financial inclusion is another crucial aspect. Billions of people worldwide remain unbanked, either because they lack necessary documentation, are geographically isolated, or are seen as unprofitable by traditional banking systems. Now, Bitcoin provides a decentralized alternative, allowing anyone to store and transfer value without needing a bank. This empowers those in developing countries or oppressive regimes to manage their wealth securely and independently. Privacy and autonomy are integral to Bitcoin's ethical framework. In a world where governments and corporations increasingly encroach upon personal data and financial autonomy, Bitcoin allows individuals to maintain control over their own money and protects their privacy. Users aren't required to share sensitive and personal information as they would with banks or payment processors, making it a more secure option for maintaining financial sovereignty. However, we must address the environmental debate. Bitcoin's energy consumption is often criticized, but this opens a broader discussion. Critics point to the large amount of energy required for Bitcoin mining, but advocates argue that this very system incentivizes the development of green energy solutions. In fact, some mining operations are now powered by renewable energy sources. While it's true that Bitcoin requires significant energy, that is true, the industry is increasingly exploring ways to mitigate its environmental impact, and the innovation this drives could have lasting benefits. Finally, there's a moral responsibility aspect. Bitcoin shifts financial control away from central institutions, giving individuals direct authority over their wealth. This is ethically significant because it removes the possibility of government overreach, censorship, or seizure of assets without due process. It hands back power to the individual, emphasizing the right to personal financial sovereignty. For many, this represents a profound moral shift, one that puts human freedom and autonomy at the forefront of financial systems. To conclude this episode, Bitcoin, is fair to say, is far more than just a technological innovation. It's a movement towards decentralization, autonomy, and financial freedom. It embodies a philosophy that challenges the centralized systems we've come to accept, offering a decentralized alternative that's more secure, transparent, and inclusive. As we've explored, Bitcoin brings fast transaction times, and global accessibility, with layer 2 solutions like the Lightning Network enhancing scalability. In contrast to traditional financial systems, Bitcoin's security, immutability, and persistence make it a truly resilient form of digital money. We compared Bitcoin to gold and fiat currencies. Bitcoin isn't just a store of value, it surpasses gold in attributes like portability, scarcity, and censorship resistance. Unlike fiat money, Bitcoin remains immune to debasement and inflation, making it a long-term store of value in a way that fiat currencies and gold struggle to compete with. Ethically, Bitcoin is a solution to global inequalities, offering financial inclusion and empowering individuals by protecting their privacy and enabling financial autonomy. Its decentralized nature ensures that no single entity or government has control, providing a sense of freedom that traditional systems fail to offer. In short, Bitcoin represents a philosophical shift, a decentralized, secure, and ethical financial future. Whether through empowering the unbanked, protecting privacy, or acting as a hedge against traditional finance, Bitcoin's importance cannot be overstated. It is both a digital gold and a force for freedom, challenge the very fabric of our global financial system. Now, I hope you found this episode interesting. If you have, please hit the like button of the video, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to this channel, as I regularly post some rather interesting content that could be quite interesting to you investors out there. So I'll see you until next time.